Hi, welcome to Art Draw. Today I'm going to draw the Yellow Ranger from Power Rangers. So I'm going to do a cool action pose. Head's going to be around here, arms going up this way and out here, body around here, and then the forward facing leg coming down this way. So I'm going to go up to the top. Let's draw that Power Rangers helmet first of all. So I'm going to do a curve about here. I'm going to go draw a nice curve coming up this way. Like that, so we've got that nice like arc going on for the top of the helmet. Got little ears on this one, so I'm gonna just pop out a couple of little pointers just either side. Then what I'm gonna do, we go down to about here, just grab the pen and curve it down to about there. On this side, I'm gonna do a similar sort of thing, gonna curve out to the right, so just curve it out there. And down like that. Then I'm going to go down and do the base of the helmet, so going down towards the chin. So I'm going to continue this line down here. I'm going to go down this way here, down this way here. Just join that up. So just make a nice neat line out of that. And then what I can do, I'm going to go straight across this part here. So I'm going to go around like that, where we've got the jawline. Kind of just clips in a little bit there. Just a little hint maybe of a line there. And then we can draw a little mouth. Just a little mouth element there. Then as we go a bit higher, we've got the rest of the visor. So if I go to a central line about there, come around, curve it up there, and this way go around, curve it right up there and in. And then what I can do is just do a secondary line around that, a couple of little lines here for the light. So for example here, I can just colour in there. Over on this side, maybe pop 2 lines in, so the light's coming off here. And we can just colour that mid section of the visor in. Then next up, just got a little nose element on the mask. So I'm going to come around above this line, come inwards here, it's almost make like a little soft triangle around there. And then we go up towards the eye area, so it lines up, it goes up at a bit of a diagonal out there, up a bit of a diagonal out there, and we have the sort of eye area, nice little curved oval there. Maybe just draw a little arc in it on the left, colour it in. Just a little bit of extra detail on the top. We've sort of got 2 little curves coming in here, and then just join them up in the centre there. And there's like almost like it's almost like a couple of teeth, isn't it, around here that go around here and here. And then we just put maybe just a couple of little lines in. I think that's enough for the helmet area. Cool, now I've got that in. If I just go below that chin area, I've got the neck just coming down here and out this way, maybe to about there. Then I've got a shoulder coming up this way, so I'm gonna go and just start a line just before the neck, come up here, curve around down there. Then on the other side of that, I think underneath the arms around here, so I can just draw a nice line, sort of tapering in to about here. I think the crease of the arm is about there. Then I can start tapering outwards either side of that. And then Power Rangers wear big old gloves, so what I'm going to do is just draw a curve around, sort of block that all off there. And this glove element just comes down, tapers in to the wrist area here. And then what I can do is just go in and draw a cool little looping curve around that. While I'm here, I'm going to have the hand coming up this way, so I've got a thumb coming up here and the fingers up this way. So if I start inside this element here where the wrist is, I'm going to come up here for the thumb, down, and then I'm going to loop it up sort of this way. I'm going to show the fingers, so I've got like 1, 2, 3, and a 4th. Come around there and loop in there. So we've got little curves on these gloves for detail, and then just control these little finger lines in like that. We've got a hand there. Going up this way, this shoulder is sort of obscured by the head. So it comes up probably about here. We've got the lower part of the upper arm going into the forearm area here. Probably the curve of the arm, I reckon, is about there. If I come down to about this point, I think we go sort of show the lower shoulder sort of bicep area here and pop out there. There we go. Draw a nice curve around that one there. And then I'm going to draw upwards here. I'm going to just draw a tapered part of the glove. So in around there, curve it in. And then I've got a hand up here. So the hand's going sort of that way. So I've got palm is there to a thumb. And then I'm going to go up. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and 4 there, and then just join it back up, and again just put in some little curves around that. So I've got that hand going in there. Next up, I'm going to do the upper body. So I've got this bit going in here, going to come kind of outwards here down to the rib and torso area there, and then from this point I'm going to go out where the back area is and in like that, so it sort of tapers in where the torso area is. That's offset, I guess, with the belt. So I've got the hint of the belt area here. So it's going to draw the buckle area there. And then I'm going to come out, nice diagonal line here, just leave a little bit of a gap and come out around there. Just join that up there. Then I'm going to go down, curve of the hip to the leg this way. So I'm going to go draw a curve going around there and down, and then the upper part of the leg will go along this way here. So keep moving your pen right the way down to a knee area around there, and then we can curve it in there. And then I've got a crease of the leg here, so I'm going to come around this way here, and then the boot area is around this point. So I'm going to draw a big old line in for the boot, just make sure that that's filled in, and it can come down this way, just a bit of a calf muscle down there to the boot, sort of that ankle area, and up here we'll come down against that ankle area there. Top of the leg goes down here, and then we've got just the bottom part of the leg coming around this way here. See a little bit of the next leg just going down that way there, so we've got this leg sort of coming over the top of the other. We've got the heel of the boot coming down this way, so just going to go right across here, down and up. Then I'm going to come down here, around to the front of the foot, up, and then join that up like so. Just block in the heel area here. Just come out a little bit more. Draw a little bit of inking on there. And this leg area here just continues sort of down this way, so it comes down here and we just have it tapering out sort of in the background there. That's cool. Now that's the main part of the Ranger, just a little bit of detail to do. So I've got just a little suit line sort of coming down here, it comes around this way, around to the edge and round. You can just offset that a little bit with couple of little extra marks. That's cool. The little curve like strap on the boot about there. The line probably comes down on the other leg as well, just down that way. And we've got the nice diamond effect pattern as well, haven't we? So I've got a nice diamond on this boot here, so I'm gonna come out here in, draw those diamond areas in, and then we've just got the edge of the others just popping on the side there. We come up here, we've got a big old diamond coming off from about here, so I'm gonna just sort of draw just one in round here, like that. And then maybe we can see almost like two here, so I've got one diamond area sort of going off there that way, and then the other one we could just do two diagonal lines coming coming out there. And then it's the main part of the suit. There's a shoulder area here, so I'm gonna just sort of draw a little bit in there. There's a collar area that sort of just turns to a V there. And then it comes back out around here, down here, leave a little gap. I'm gonna come down this way here to give it a little curve, back up that way there. And then it just goes around the body this way, curve it around there, underneath the arm there. And underneath the underarm, we're just gonna draw up and around here. And then just one more line from here to about there. So we're gonna go up that way. Again, I might just offset it with a couple of little lines like that. And then you know what, I think I'm ready just to add a little bit of colour to our picture. So first of all, get the grey, and on those white areas, so like the boot, I'm just gonna flow in a little bit of sort of shading. Same on the belt area. Up round here. At this point, on the hands a little bit, I don't need a lot, maybe it's a bit more shaded on the palm. And the obvious grey area around here, just leave a little bit of light on there. That nose, I think, is a bit grey. And then what I might do is go, just notice I've left 2 little lines off there. Just flow in a little bit for the belt, and then I can grab a nice vibrant yellow. What I'll do is just block in these bits first of all, just block in these diamonds. Like that. Then let's have a look at the helmet area. So I'm gonna just draw in some of these lighter areas. I think I'm gonna do a big circle here and then a big chunk out there. It's just so it has the light reflecting off it. There we go, you can just, you don't have to colour it all in. It actually helps the helmet look nice and metallic there. Let's just come down, edge there and the edge there. Just like leaving a little central bit for light. Then as we come down here, I've got yellow in this point here, I've got yellow in here. Again, I leave a little light chip on the edge as I'm going along. Fill that bit in there. Got that torso area, there's a little bit there. And we can just come around this point here. Leave a little, where we've got the stitch line. Okay, leave a bit there. And then on the legs, just gonna come around this way, alongside the line of the top of the leg, and then just leave a little bit there. And you know what, the rest of that we can just fill in really nice and loosely. There we go, down here, and then just kick the pen down here, nice and loose. It looks like it's trailing off there. And just a little bit, just missed a little bit in that central point, didn't I? So just a little bit around here, maybe the under the arm here. Just show a little bit of grey, that's cool. There we go. There is the yellow Ranger from Power Rangers, also featuring in Fortnite at the moment. Let me know what you think in the comments, let me know who I can draw next, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye for now.